here. For the beginning of our YouTube channel at minideal.net, our first video review will be one of the cheapest octa-core on the market, the JIAYU G4S, improved version of the G4. So let's check in detail this smartphone. So for the people who already used to the JIAYU, this is the same packaging as you can see, so we can check it right away in here. So the JIAYU G4, and let's get more in detail opening this box. So before getting any further, I want to say that we offer as a gift a screen protector for your phone in here, as you can see, and an adapter for a European plug. Okay. So inside of the box, we can see that we have a USB charger, which is, you can see USB with American plug, but you can plug it the European for adapting it. Then we have a USB cable, so micro USB to USB normal. Okay. Otherwise, we do have a user manual with a QA pass from the factory to say everything is alright. We have obviously the phone, we will check it later. So another certificate from the factory to say everything was alright. And one battery of, here we can see 3000 mAh, which is pretty cool. So, otherwise, on the website we already we sell this case apart, so this is an option, you can buy it. So we have different colors, just to show you how it is. So everything fits perfectly, as you can see. So it's all good. It's here now for the camera, and in the meantime, you have here the sticker to stick it on. Okay, so let's get further for the phone. JIAYU G4S is a octa-core, so it has the MediaTek 6592 processor running around 1.7 GHz. It runs Android 4.22 and has 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of ROM. So we can have a look in details at the phone, so you can see around. So this is the volume button with here the micro USB, and the power button, and on the top the jack 3.5mm. So on the back here we got a camera of 13 megapixels and a flashlight with autofocus. So here you can see the JIAYU logo, of course, and here, and the speakers here on the back. So this phone has a back cover, which is kind of like the material is kind of a grip, so you can put it on the table and it's kind of sticking on it. And this phone is available on black and white, so you can choose whichever you like. And let's open it to see what's going on inside. Okay, so if we look inside, so we have 2 SIM cards, of course, as always by JIAYU, and a SD card slot, micro SD card. So this is up to 64 gigabytes, which is pretty consequent. And we have 2 SIM cards, and this phone is WCDMA. Both frequencies means 900 and 2100 megahertz. Okay, so you will be fine everywhere in Europe about that. Okay. Otherwise, the JIAYU G4S has a 3 megapixels camera here on the front, as you can see, and in the meantime you have LED notifications, which means that if you receive any text messages or WhatsApp, WeChat, whatsoever, you will have a little light, popping up and warning you that you have to check your phone. Okay, so apart that, what I just want to say before going inside, this is a 4.7 inches, and it's a Retina screen, okay, with Gorilla Glass 2, so it's pretty tough, okay, so you don't have to worry about. So I think now it's time to get started and to see what's going on inside, okay? I can turn it on now, and the battery is on. So JIAYU. Okay, so here we go with Android 4.22, okay? So we already have some notifications, so you can see. So we can first check the menu. So what do we have inside? So we have some basic applications. So of course, camera, file manager and everything, Google settings. And we do have Google Maps, as you can see. Messaging, contacts, people, whatsoever. And we have the Play Store, so which means that you can install every applications for free, or if you want to pay them for sure, without any troubles, okay? And you can install widgets, it's normal version of Android 4.22, okay? No problem about anything. So otherwise, if we check the menu on the top, which is a bit different sometimes from some shops. So you can see here, you can activate everything, for the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, data connection, check your data usage, check audio profile, if you want vibrations or not, the brightness, timeout, auto rotation, activate or not, and wireless display. Okay, so basic normal for Android 4.22, no problem about anything. So now what I want to show you is the AnTuTu benchmark. So for the people who are not really used to it, so a benchmark is gonna test the performances of your smartphone and is gonna check the hardware inside. So we can have like more information about all the hardware, the specifications and everything related to this device. Okay. So we already did the score for you here. So we got a score of around 26,000, which is pretty good for a phone nowadays. And so we can check now the device info. So as you can see, so the JIAYU G4S, Android 4.22, as I said. So Octa core MediaTek MT6592. The graphic processor is actually a Mali 450 MP, which is pretty nice. We will try it further after with a game Asphalt 8. Okay, the resolution is 1280 by 720, which is very nice. And otherwise we have 2 GB of RAM, as you can see here, and a total of 16 GB of internal memory. Okay. So as you can see here, 8 like octa cores, and 1.7 GHz of frequency for the CPU. We have a density of 320 dpi, okay, which is pretty nice. We will try the multi-touch later, and otherwise Android version, the Wi-Fi of course, and you can see here all the sensors allowed on this phone supported. So we have almost everything except temperature sensor, pressure sensor, ambient temperature sensor, and relative humidity sensor. Otherwise, you will have all sensors. So direction, G, you can see light, e-compass, acceleration, everything. Okay. So that's it for the specifications basically, and now we can see it's like actually AnTuTu benchmark was talking about the root access, but I prefer to use an application just to show you really that this phone is rooted. So let's make it first. As you can see, you are root. So if you are root, basically it means the phone is rooted. If the phone is rooted, it means you have better access to the phone, to the inside of the phone. Basically you have more permissions, and basically what does it mean for you is like you can actually change the firmware, change the Android version, install a new one, a custom ROM, and you will never ever void the warranty. Okay, so which is pretty cool if you want sometimes to to make to use, you know, a new version of Android you prefer, you know, and not this one, for example. Okay. So apart that, what I want to show you now is actually a good application. So this is testing like few different things. So we have the LCD, the multi-touch, and the battery test. Okay. So if we do the LCD, you can see that all colors and the brightness of the colors, basically. Okay. So you can see it. For the multi-touch, now what we can do is like, we can try, so we put our finger on it and we will see what's going on. Oh, maybe. Okay, so you can see this is an IPS, so it's a IPF capacitive screen, multi-touch 10, so 10 multi-touch capacitive screen, okay, with, I repeat, a Corning Gorilla Glass 2, and it's a OGS full lamination technology. So for a cheap smartphone is very, very nice to have all these features inside, and Retina screens, and it's 4.7 inches, you know. So if we go back to, you know, the battery tester, you know, I did it before, so we got a score of actually 884, you know, but we'll come back later to check all that. So otherwise, this was it, you know, for the quick specifications and everything. So now you know what is inside of the phone, what does it look like. But however, we didn't really try, you know, anything about the phone itself. So what I want to show you is actually a video like that. You know, we can check, you know, how is the screen, and we can check the sound too. Okay, so I put the GoPro video, which is actually a HD video, so we can put the sound to the maximum, as you can see. So we can check the angles, which is actually pretty nice. There's no problem at all for auto rotation either. Quality is nice. To watch a movie would be very nice. There's no problem about it, so we can go a bit further. The brightness and the quality is extremely fine and precise. I can check. So you can check the sound on the back, it's pretty powerful. Of course, this is not the best speakers you've ever seen on the phone, but for this price, you know, you cannot get better for sure. So we can go a bit further if you want to check more the pictures. So you can see the quality is extremely nice. Okay, so now you know the sound, you know that you can watch beautiful movies on it. It's not any problem at all. And you have 16 gigabytes and 64 expanded, so you can easily enjoy a lot of movies on it, so no any problem at all. And otherwise, now what I want to show you is actually I want to try the graphic processor and what it can do on it. You know, can you play good games or not? So I installed Asphalt 8, which is one of not the best game, but it's a racing game with very, very good graphics. So we can easily check if you can play the latest games available on the Play Store. Okay, so let's get started and see what's going on, basically. Okay. Okay, let's try it. So as you can see, it doesn't lag at all. It's very nice, it's perfect. It's very smooth and the graphics are very nice. So you can easily play all different games and the latest available on the Play Store easily. Don't worry about anything, you know. Thanks to the Mali 450 and the Octa-core MediaTek 6592, for sure. This helps a lot, you know. So you'll have no problem to enjoy gaming on this phone. So as you can see, no problem. Alright, so that was just to show you that the gaming experience on this phone is very nice too. There is no problem at all. So otherwise, what I just forgot to show you actually, it's actually the settings, just to show you quickly, if I can find it. Okay, so here you can see quickly, you know, before I forget to show you everything. So the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth, normal, you know, audio profiles, display. You can have video fluency enhancer, you know, to help playing videos, so clear motion, wallpaper, auto rotate screen, of course, the brightness. You can. So this is already to the maximum, just to show you that this review was made on the maximum brightness. So the storage, the battery, the apps, so it's basic Android 4.22 a menu. And what I want to focus on, that's one of my points actually, is to show you all languages available on this phone. So you can see a lot of languages, so you will obviously find yours, you know, inside, okay? So you can have a look, you have all languages. So feel free to check yours, okay? So, otherwise, you know, everything as usual, and the Google account, just to show you that you can have your Google account with no problem at all. About the phone, I'm going to show you, this is a G4S 4.22, no problem, you know, okay? So basically that's it, you know, for this phone, the JIAYU G4S. So bear in mind, this is one of the cheapest octa-core available on the market at this present time. So this is a good bargain. So we offer at minideal.net, you know, a free protector screen and an adapter, you know, for European plug. So if we make a quick summary about this phone, so we have like two cameras, 3 megapixels and 13 megapixels, flashlight and autofocus, with a little grip, kind of material grip, you know, on the back. 4.7 inches, resolution of 1280 by 720, which is very nice. SD card up to 64 gigabytes inside. We have 2 gigabytes of RAM and 16 gigabytes of ROM per default. Retina screen, 320 dpi for the density, IPS 10 touch capacitive screen, Corning Gorilla Glass, OGS full lamination technology, and running everything on Android 4.22 with all languages for you. So, and LED notifications, okay. So this is our review, first video review at minideal.net. If you feel like leaving a comment below, feel free. And if you have any questions, anything you may need to know, we will get back to you as soon as possible. And you can buy this phone at minideal.net. Okay. I hope you enjoyed, and see you later for the next one.